You are now locked into the Live with Brandon Blakeney podcast. Here is your host, Brandon Blakeney.
Best backcourt in the country, I think, resides in Notre Dame, man. I mean, Hannah Hidalgo, you get Olivia Miles back. Most teams that lose in Olivia Miles for a year are not making the run that Notre Dame did last year. You get Olivia Miles back. You got Sonia Citron, who's a really capable scorer in her own right. I'm looking at it, Hidalgo, 24 points, 7 assists, 8 rebounds, had some steals. Quiet night for Citron, but when she's on, they are going to be borderline unstoppable. She has 7 points, 1 assist, 3 rebounds. She battled some injuries early in the year. She's still, getting back adjusted. Olivia Miles, 20 points, 7 assists, 8 rebounds. What I love about the backcourt of Notre Dame is they have interchangeable parts. If Hidalgo needs to play off the ball, she can. If Olivia Miles needs to play off the ball, she can. If Sonia Citron needs to play off the ball, she can. But they all can run the offense as well. We see Hidalgo with multiple assists. We see Olivia Miles being able to lead the offense as well. Some people were worried about Notre Dame, how these pieces would fit together, man, how the chemistry would be with Olivia Miles and Hannah Hidalgo sharing a backcourt. It's only one basketball, but they've proven to be very, very complementary pieces, man. They've been really good. Olivia Miles already has a triple-double under her belt. They guard, they defend. They were trailing in this game in the first quarter and went on a run and never looked back in this contest. But it's a lot of scoring, a lot of firepower. And they don't all necessarily have to be on fire for them to win. It was a quiet night for Citron. If she had one of her normal games, this would have been a blowout. Straight up. Big blowout. She wasn't even on tonight. But this Notre Dame backcourt is experienced. They can produce. They all can score at all 3 levels. They can run the offense. They're unselfish. High basketball IQ. They all guard. Like, Notre Dame has a special backcourt. And all they were missing last year was a true big. Westbeld is talented. She can shoot it really well. She's skilled on the low block. Not an elite rebounder, though. And you plug in Kate Koval out of New York, 5-star, number 1 center in the nation coming in. Big body, 6'5", that's leading the nation in blocks, that can rebound. You give a big like that to Notre Dame that already had the guards lined up, and man, this has all the recipes to be a championship team. Coach Ivy, one of the best coaches in the nation. They controlled this game. She outcoached Coach Gottlieb. Notre Dame executed way better. They were prepared. They were ready for USC. They made things very difficult with their defense. They caused 20 turnovers. They got to do a better job of taking care of the basketball as well, though, because they had 20 turnovers themselves. But they forced 20 turnovers. They pressured Juju. They pressured Heckle. They pressured all these guards from USC and made things difficult for them all night. USC looked uncomfortable. They never established a rhythm offensively. But y'all give me some of y'all's takeaways. I'm going to catch up in the comments. Let me catch up in the comments, man. 74-61. Coach, Uncle Snoop, Michael B. Some other celebrities in the crowd for this contest. Pharaoh says Gamecocks are going to blow out UCLA. I'm wondering if Kiki Rice is going to be cleared to go. 100%. We'll see. Hey, Pretty Ugly said Kiki should have went to the real USC. Talk your talk. Talk your talk, Pretty Ugly. Talk your talk. The Olivia Miles and Hannah combo is so lethal. Interchangeable parts, and they have such good chemistry, man. I've watched the Irish all season, and they have been excellent. How they process the game is beyond amazing. Hannah is a pest on defense and lethal on offense. Yes, I love how Hannah Hidalgo utilizes the whole court. Did y'all see how she dribbled through the lane, tiptoed the baseline, and pulled up for that mid-range jumper in the first half? She utilizes the whole court. You can't stop her from getting where she wants to on the court, man. She's got an explosive first step. And yeah, you're right. She's one of the best on-ball defenders I've ever seen at this point. If you dribble that ball near her, it's getting picked. The senior USC they got last year from the Ivy League played well. Yeah, Forbes was really good last year. Padilla was really good last year as well. They had guards that were experienced, that were battle-tested, that were leaders in that locker room, that took care of the basketball, that valued every possession. That made life easier for Juju. They are definitely missing Mackenzie Forrest, Caleb Padilla. They're definitely missing those two. Guys, if you are in the chat for the first time, make sure to hit that subscribe button, comment, like, share, all that good stuff to stay up with all the latest and the greatest with the Live with Brandon Blakeney podcast. And follow us on all social media at Brandon Lee TV as well. Much love to y'all, man. But they're definitely missing those transfers from last year. They're like, where is the leadership for USC? Who's going to be that player to calm the storm and lead this team? Caitlin did have, losing to Creighton. Yep. UCLA loses to the Gamecocks. Any chance to get Miles went out the window for Chicago? Yeah. Man, Miles might mess around and go number 2 to LA. Miles might mess around and go number 2, man. Because Kiki Apin, I feel like her draft stock is sliding a little bit. Jersey in the building. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, Coach Go. I done had Finito on repeat, man. That man was talking about blowing New Jersey up. I'm just saying. Hannah knows how to use her angle. I love that she can. Yes, that's exactly what I was saying before. She knows how to use every inch of that court to get to exactly where she wants to. Her spots, her hot spots, and she makes you pay. She can get them paint touches anytime she wants. Definitely can't guard her one-on-one. She's an elite passer, very unselfish. Olivia Miles is a stat sheet stuffer, big guard. Her three-point percentage has really improved since previous years. She's definitely going to be really good in the league. You definitely can't sleep on her. Versatile. Both of them can score and pass it. And then you got Sonia Citron as well, man. Like, all these guards are super talented. Kathy says, I expect to see Notre Dame in the Final Four. Yeah, they're my dark horse to win the title. They definitely should be in the Final Four. Farrell says Gamecocks have best backcourt. They definitely up there because there ain't another team in the nation that's bringing Tessa Johnson and Malaysia Fulwali off the bench. I'm just saying, from a star power standpoint, I got to give it to Notre Dame. But from a depth standpoint, I think I got to go USC for sure, South Carolina. Final Four still depends on the seeding. This loss helps them, but watch the NCAA put them in the same bracket as LSU. LSU still figuring some things out, but I love what I'm seeing from Flage, Anissa Morrow, and Jersey Wolfenbarger. LSU, don't sleep on them. They're still figuring it out. Notre Dame versus USC in the finals, versus South Carolina in the finals. I could see it. I could see that. Honestly, that's my championship too. I'm gonna go ahead and book that. AR, welcome in. Juju will be better next season, but man, Hannah is a little pit bull. Yeah, she's a dog. She's a dog. She is aggressive, fearless. She plays the game the right way, man. I love that she's always in attack mode. USC doesn't seem very athletic. Talia is not very elusive on ball. Reagan Beers was the one who covered up Talia's inefficiencies in Oregon State. Yeah, I mean, because you see what Reagan Beers is doing at Oklahoma. She putting up numbers. Reagan Beers has been one of the best bigs in the country. So, yeah. Talia, there might be some truth to that, Shaquem, because Talia has not looked great on ball. She's not really good at creating space. She's not really playmaking or getting players involved as a starting point guard. She's not initiating offense. Like, she's not the answer or the player that we thought she was early in the season. Now, I don't want to overreact. USC definitely feels a little overrated. Notre Dame definitely feels a bit underrated, in my opinion. But it's still early. There's a lot of ball left to be played, and neither one of these teams are close to what they'll look like next year in February and in March and in April. Juju needs a good point guard. Yeah, they need a point guard. Juju Watkins is the primary ball handler right now, and every time she touches it, she's going to score it. I think Notre Dame would run LSU out of the gym. I'm not gonna lie. I think Notre Dame would beat LSU worse than they beat USC tonight. I'm not gonna hold y'all. Yeah, Kennedy Smith going down definitely hurt them. 5-star freshman that's been in that starting lineup on the wing. Another perimeter threat that can knock down the three, which they really struggle with. They definitely missed her tonight. To beat Notre Dame is easy. You need to get them in a half-court game. I mean, but they got the guards to control a half-court. They got the decision-makers. Taylor Bett says Juju is a bust? Oh, man. Oh, man. Come on now. That's what we doing? That's what we doing. Let's get another poll up. Y'all definitely agreed that y'all were not surprised by this win. Y'all were not surprised by the blowout. At this point, y'all, is it fair to say USC is overrated or is it too soon? I don't think it's too soon. LSU can't shoot. They ain't been shooting it good either. LSU been shooting bricks. They shooting better than 7% though. I'll give them that. They shooting better than 7%. USC really went out there and made one 3-pointer tonight, man. They left some free throws at the line, and to be honest, Notre Dame could have beat them way worse. Notre Dame definitely could have beat them way worse. Juju got to be more efficient, but they need a point guard. It cannot all fall on Juju. They got these super transfers that came in. Kiki Ariafin's got to be dominant. Talia Von Ohoffen looked like a freshman out there. They got to be dominant, man. She needs some help. We were coming in feeling like this was the most talented team that Juju had ever been a part of. Yep, Kennedy Smith did go down in this game. She got hurt. Yep. Yep. No update yet. I can check. Let me see if there's any type of update on that. 5-star freshman that has started majority of the season for this group. Big loss, double-digit score, super talented perimeter threat, super athletic. Let me see if there's any update there. Do y'all feel like USC is underrated though? Holler at me in the comments. Go ahead and put your votes in on the poll, and we'll revisit. So Kennedy Smith underwent surgery. She just had surgery. So I misspoke. She just had surgery. So she's gonna miss extended time. That is a major loss. We know neither one of these teams were at full strength though. Neither one of these teams were at full strength. But that is a big loss. You all talking about Olivia and Hidalgo is this and that, but the real star of Notre Dame is Sonia Citron. She sacrificed her offensive game to focus on Juju, and I'm telling you, Citron was making things extremely difficult. Juju had a very tough game. That was a very tough night for her. I absolutely agree with that. She played defense. She threw out assists. She made hustle plays. She made Juju work tonight. Citron made Juju work tonight. And then, I mean, we can't sleep on Kate Cobalt either. 8 points, multiple blocks, 1 assist, 6 rebounds. Prosper gave them 10 and 4 off the bench. Like, this was a team effort. King gave them 11 rebounds. King out-rebounded everybody on USC's team. Like, this front court played really well. It definitely wasn't just 2 players that got it done tonight. Taylor Bent makes a very good point. Very valid point. Yeah, Juju, can we get her some help? Farrell says USC is overrated. I mean, it was just a well-balanced attack from Notre Dame, man. They were the aggressive tonight. Juju Watkins had 24 points, but she did not shoot well from the field. She was out there jacking. She had multiple turnovers as well. Notre Dame had a game plan, and they absolutely executed it. They absolutely executed it to a T. Hey, Coach Go said LSU gonna shut some haters up. I think USC are good. The issue is they brought in quite a few players who need to learn to play with each other. Yeah, this team doesn't have an identity. These pieces don't quite fit together yet. They need more time to figure it out. And I mean, we're not even 10 games into the season, guys. So it's no need to overreact. It's no need to overreact, but at the same time, it's not a good look getting blown out at home by double digits either as the number 3 team in the country. You got time, but you don't have that much time. I'm just saying. I agree. I think they are hyping Juju up a little too much. She needs some help, but she still has to show that she's a problem. But I didn't see it tonight. The young lady guarding her locked her up. Yeah, Sonya Citron locked Juju up. She had an incredible defensive game. She followed Juju over every screen, followed her all over the court, contested multiple shots, blocked Juju's shot a couple of times. Yeah, shout out to the defensive effort. I'm glad y'all pointed that out because we got to talk about it. Reagan Beers drew all of the offensive attention in Oregon State. This opened up opportunities for Talia and the rest of them. You can't say the same thing about Raven with Camilla. Yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Tamia Gardner was the truth too, though. The issue with Juju is she has always turned the ball over a lot, and she has always been inefficient so far in her college career. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, she's great. She's great, but she takes a lot of bad shots, and she does turn the ball over a lot. Hey, Coach Go, they out there in Notre Dame. Hey, the Irish got something special. They got something special brewing down there in East Bend. Or South Bend, I mean, they got something. They got something brewing special down there in Notre Dame. They definitely matching their coach's flaw. They are matching her energy. They are matching her intensity, her competitiveness. Yeah, Notre Dame definitely was a better team. They had the better game plan. They executed better tonight, for sure. Yeah, they looked like the better team tonight. Let me check on the poll. Okay, 67% of you says USC is overrated. Okay, that's how we feeling. I can't say y'all are wrong. Notre Dame just came out straight up and punched them in the mouth, y'all. Notre Dame came out and punched them in the mouth. I do agree, Juju gotta trust her teammates more. She took some tough contested shots when she had teammates open. She's not looking to pass the rock. She is absolutely not looking to pass the rock. Juju needs to learn how to trust her teammates more and play more within the system. Yeah, play with more within the flow of the offense. She needs to learn her spots and take some shots from her spots instead of forcing the game. Yeah, I think she was forced into some tough situations tonight. I think she forced some tough shots. I don't think she ever found a rhythm. She didn't look comfortable. She's definitely young though. I mean, we're talking about a 20-year-old kid right now that's definitely still growing and figuring out the game. Juju's incredible. She's doing great things for the game. She just got to be more efficient, and that comes with times. That comes with reps. That comes with experience.